My next project, this is an area in front of my waterfall. This is kind of an ugly area. I've never really finished anything off here. I started doing some work a couple years ago and I never really finished. The grass looks horrible. In fact, I've struggled to get grass to even grass seed even to start growing here. I used to have a couple stepping stones here. This is where I feed my fish every day. I come here at the end of the day and I feed my fish, which are currently kind of dormant, sleeping down underneath the plants. But this is just an ugly area. To the right of it, I have some other plants, and then this is an area that I think I'm going to create for my memorial garden for my mom. So I'm gonna have all my mom's favorite plants in there. If I circle around here, this is the area that I just finished with the weather vane. So this is the area of my next project. I want to create an area that is nicer to look at, a place where I can put a couple chairs, sit down to feed my fish. So I actually spend a little bit more time out here feeding the fish, because right now I walk over here and I call the fish to come eat, and then I walk away, and I want to spend more time feeding the fish. So a little bit more inviting area. Well, here's my project so far. I really like the way this is turning out. I'm using the veranda block wall blocks. It's the same blocks I've used in my outdoor kitchen and other areas. I really like these blocks. They make such an interesting pattern and interesting project. I picked up a peacock and these giant leaves at thrift stores, and I've been kind of wondering what to do with them, and that just seems to just be natural there. Likewise, on the other side, I picked up this peacock at another. I'm a peacock fan. I just love peacocks. So I picked this one up, and this copper bowl that just seems to go together really, really well. So I have those two pieces of art on the pillars. I've replaced a cruddy old board with some more block caps. So the walls are done. The patio, the patio is going to come off here somewhere in this area and shoot back over. Patio with my koi pond stepping stone that I made. That'll be going in this area someplace. The chairs are just about perfect. Everything's the perfect height for just sitting here and feeding my fish. So this is the current update. More to come. I'm creating a new patio area as a feeding station, a place for me to go and sit down and feed my koi and my goldfish. And I thought, the centerpiece of that patio would be really cool to make a stepping stone with koi on it. So I have a koi and water lily motif on this stepping stone. I'm going to take you through the steps that I went through to make it. It turned out pretty good. Here are the I started my project by grabbing a piece of plywood, so I had something to put out the pattern on. I started by just drawing the pattern on the plywood. I discovered very quickly you have to be a little bit more flexible than fitting to an exact pattern. I bought several different things from Hobby Lobby. I bought some mosaic tiles for the water, some mosaic tiles for the koi, some adhesive. I also bought a bag of sea glass, which I don't have on the table here with me, for the white on the koi. And this is where I am so far. When I get all of these blue beads on for the water. Then we'll see what this looks like. So far this project has taken me all of about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. It didn't take long. From the time I drew the initial pictures to this point, just didn't take that long. But again, I have to stress that you have to be flexible in your pattern, because the shapes of the glass, I didn't feel like getting a bunch of jagged edges by nipping the tile pieces. So I try to fit small pieces in as best that I can. So we'll see where this goes. So an update. I'm now about 20 minutes into the project. I've now used up one bag of the round blue pebbles. I've used up half of a bag of the orange tiles, the green tiles, and the purple tiles. So I bought one bag of orange. Excuse me, 2 bags of orange, 1 bag of purple, 2 bags of green. I bought 3 bags of these blue circles. Hopefully I have enough. This is 1 bag here, so hopefully I have enough to finish this project. But we'll see where this goes. So far I'm pretty happy with it. There's the completed pattern. I really like it. Didn't take too terribly long, maybe a little over a half hour to put the pattern together. It's going to be time consuming. If I have to glue each one of these things down individually, oh my gosh, that's going to take as much time as that penny fountain of mine took. If you want more information about the penny fountain, check out my other videos. But this is going to be really cool. My ultimate plan is to have 4 of these. So I'll have different koi and different configurations, maybe different colored water lilies as well. But this is really nice. I'm pretty happy with this. I am going to go get some regular tile adhesive, see if I can expedite the time to put the tile itself down. All right, here it is after the tiles have been glued onto the stepping stone. Didn't turn out exactly the way it had originally been planned. In fact, I had a couple tiles left over of the green, and I ended up having to use some more of the blue. So my best advice on if you were going to do something like this is be flexible. All in all, the process of putting the tiles on took, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. It wasn't too unpleasant. It wasn't too messy. Worked out pretty well. I have to let this dry now, and then I can put on the grout. I have black grout to go over this, which I think will help make the koi pop more than it is. So stay tuned. And the finished project. Well, I just finished the patio area of my fish feeding station, my koi feeding station. This is a veranda block from Lowe's. This is my my koi pond stepping stone. I have some rock inserts in here, which I really like. It's starting to sprinkle right now, so you can kind of see the spots on there from the rain, but this is this makes for a really nice part of the patio. Again, this is my fish feeding station, patio complete. Next part of the project is the finish up the landscaping on it. Here it is, the finished product. The fish feeding station is complete. The plants are in. The patio is finished. The sod is down. I love this area. This is a wonderful place to go and take some time to feed my goldfish and my koi. This is just a wonderful, wonderful addition to the landscape.